All right, Shalom. For the first, we'll give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakah Kodash Barakatam. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to our doctrine across the globe, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone campus, Chicago, with a lesson, and we're going to get into Zephaniah 1 and 12. Because the Lord is sifting, man. The Lord is going through these camps, and He's making note, man. You know, He's marking them that's causing division. Man, let's get that real quick. Let's get that, because the Lord is making the moves, man. You know, and we are to be on high alert. We ought to be walking on eggshells, you know, because we never know when the spotlight's going to get shined on us and our deeds coming to light, you know. Um, um, Romans 16 and 17. Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. We have some people thinking that we're in the new covenant, man. All right, and the new covenant is not going to happen until we get into the kingdom where we have the law, statutes, commandments written on our inward parts, man. Okay, all right, and that's just what it is, man. All right, the apostles don't teach it. All right, we're not teaching it. Okay, you stick with what you have been taught, stick with the things that you have learned, and stick to the teachings of the scriptures that have been taught by the elders and apostles, man. All right, we don't allow new revelations, all right, that haven't been taught. Okay, if you have a revelation or a question about something, there's a chain of command and proper order that must be adhered to see if those things are so. All right, but no, we're not in the new covenant. We don't have the law, statutes, commandments written in our inward parts, man. Okay. So now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which we have learned, and avoid them, man. All right, you got people who are who get puffed up and thinking that the Lord is dealing with them on more of a level than what's really going on, man. All right, and they get puffed up with pride. All right, they get puffed up with views and rankings and things like that. When all actuality, man, that some of those things happen. All right, to see if Jake can handle the praise or the authority that's been given to them, man. All right. Verse 18: for they that are such serve not our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. All right. These people who are puffed up with this pride, these people who are bringing in a doctrine that's contrary to what we've been taught, all right, are looking to make a name for themselves, man. Okay, you got guys who want to leave and stand out on their own and be the center of attention. Well, we're gonna see how much center of attention you're gonna like, all right, when when things go awry, when you're out there handling things alone, when you have no a body to run to ask questions, man. Okay, all right. So let's get back into this Zephaniah 1 and 12, and it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their leaves, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will He do evil. All right. So the Lord is searching these camps, man. All right. There's been a major house cleaning. There's been siftings and suspensions and kickouts and people leaving. Okay. And this is only not even been a week into the so-called New Year, man. And these things are going on. Hey, Yahweh outside, the Spirit is moving. The Spirit is sifting the house of Israel, man. All right. Let me get these get the word settled real quick. No, let's get all these. Get the word search. Search, all right. See, the Lord said He will search Jerusalem, right? So to search for, to search out, disguise oneself, to search out, to think out, devise, to test, all right, to be exposed. All right, the Lord is searching to expose people, man. All right, to expose those who are settled on it. Let's get that. To expose, let me get this real quick. To expose those, going nowhere settled. We're gonna bounce around because I want to be sure link it up correctly, right? So that word search means to expose, right? It says, let me see back here. Come on, right? Settled, all right. It says to thicken, condense, congeal, settle, become dense, be condensed, thickening, all right. To thicken, unwrapped wine, curdled milk, clouded sky, frozen water, congeal, dark, settle. All right, let's go into that word, settle, here. And, all right, that's not what I wanted. All right, we go to Oxford Online Dictionary, the word settle. All right, the ones who have settled, all right, they're the ones that just said right, to remedy, to compose, to reconcile, to put right, to reach an agreement about, to find a solution to, find an answer, to bring to an end. All right, so the Lord is searching people to bring to an end, man, to iron out, all right, to deal with. Okay, these people who are settled on their leads, all right, need to be dealt with because they don't have the fear or the urgency of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Okay? All right? These men who are who the Lord is looking at, he's looking to root out, man. Okay? He's looking to get rid of them, man. All right? Let's go to the word leaves. Leaves, dregs. All right. Go here. All right, these guys who are settled on their leaves are because it goes into dregs, and what are dregs? Dregs are at the bottom; they're at the rest. All right, so you guys who are settled on your leaves, hey, you think you made it, man. All right, but the Lord is searching Jerusalem with candles, man, for those who are at rest, those who are settled, those who are complacent in the truth, man. Thinking that you don't have to adhere to the order, thinking that you don't have to follow the order that's set up in these camps, okay? Bucking up against the authority, not doing the requirements that and the guidelines to each individual camp, man. All right, whether it be going to class and doing the precept of the day and things like that, man. Okay. And like the elder Uriah said the other day, man, just because the brothers don't say nothing don't mean they're not watching. All right? When judgment comes down, here it is, a litany of charges that I said against you. And some of them, you're like, damn, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. Well, look, the men of the Lord are watching and taking notes. The Lord is taking notes, man. Okay? And this is the job of Yahweh Shem Yahushai to make sure that there's no leaven in the camp. Let's get that too. The Galatians 5 and 9. A little leaven leavens the whole lump, man. All right. So these unruly members, these slothful Akim that are in these camps that are amongst us. All right. Hey, those things could spread, man. All right? You got guys who out here who don't think they're getting enough airtime. Okay? You got guys out here who are pushing a woe is me spirit, a weak spirit, okay, a slothful spirit. And those things are schisms in the body and they got to get rid of, man. You see? Hey, we don't need any cancers in the body because cancer, what, it spreads to the other parts, man. And we don't need those things spreading across the body of Yasharala, man. Therefore, they got to get cut out and get rid of, man. All right? Let me see, get this real quick. Long disease. It says, Sirach 10 and 10, it says the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is king today a king, tomorrow shall die. Right, it's talking about Esau Edom getting ready to get cut down and his kingdom translated, right? But also too, man, the Lord is going through these camps, cutting off cancers, man, cutting off things that don't belong part of the body, man. You see, and this is the thing that Jacob must fear. That when Yahweh gets to going through these camps, get to going put the spirit on brothers to check brothers' pages, to check brothers' activities in the different group functions, man. And we see inactivity, we see no record or indication of falling in line and keeping the order. Yeah, you have to go, man. All right? The Lord's mercy is only going to last so long. All right? The abuse of the Lord's mercy and charity is only going to last so long, man. Okay? There's no more excuses. There's no more reasons. There's no more things that you can really say, you know, that's going to stop the Lord from doing his due, man. All right? Because the Lord has extended his mercy. All right? Brothers have been warned and rebuked and corrected. All right? Certain judgments have come down, you know, suspensions and things like that. And they still don't want to get in line, then you just don't fear the Lord. You just don't care. So guess what? If you don't care, then we can care less. And your walking papers are in hand, man. Okay? This is all coming from the Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right? Let me see. The 2 Thessalonians 3. I get to the point. 3 and 14 says, and if any man obey not our word by this epistle, note that man and have no company with him, that he may be ashamed. Okay? All right, so we got brothers who are not walking according to the standard. All right, not only of Great Millstone, but the standard of the scriptures, man. All right, the Lord's commandments are not grievous. All right, just a basic line. All right, that we all must adhere to, man. The 3 videos, go to class, do the groovy precept of the day, and go camp. That's the bare minimum that we do here in Great Millstone, man. If you can't do the bare minimum, then you can't do anything, man. All right, and this has all been laid out before us in the scriptures. Okay, you're not gonna come in and reinvent the wheel. You're not gonna come here and come up some other way, man. All right, man. Let's get that. Come. Hold on, let me see. IEF. John 10:1 says, verily, verily I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber, man. All right, you gotta enter in the straight gate, man. There's only one way to get to the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, you're not gonna come in and not do what everybody else is doing, man. All right, there's a expected level of growth, maturity, of work. All right, that is the standard here at Great Millstone, man, and you're gonna adhere to it. Okay, all right, and that's just the way it is, man. All right, there's no other way to get to the kingdom, man. My friend, let's get that. I'm gonna end it on that one. Enter straight gate. This is Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat, man. All right, you got to enter in the straight gate. All right, that gate of difficulty. All right, we don't feel, and it's just speaking as me. I can speak for other brothers too. You don't always feel up to it every day. You got to fight through it. You got to pray to the Lord. You got to fast. All right, you got to do what you got to do, man, to stay in the fight. All right, 'cause we all get those times where we get a little weary at times, man, where you don't feel like doing it. But guess what? All right, you got to rebuke that spirit, okay? Pray to the Lord, and just know that we all fighting the same battle, man. We're all fighting the flesh, all right? But I know one thing, that we don't go in through the straight gate, and you're going to go into the gate that leads to destruction, which is wide, which is back in the world, man. All right? So with that, I want to say, Kal Halal, y'all about y'all shy. That was the apostle and the elder Great Millstone. Next time, Shalom and a Baba Bar.